Hi, Capricorn. Some sage and lavender to cleanse the space. 3 chimes to bring in positive energy. This is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn. If you have Capricorn anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. What would you like Capricorn to know or to be aware of during or for this reading? Moving on to calmer waters. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, if this is your first time tuning in, a little bit about the layout of this reading. When we look at the top row, we are looking at your public life and the energy that is surrounding you in your public life. Work, career, job, co-workers. If you're not employed, just the energy that is surrounding you when you are in public. The second row is your private life, your home life, your personal life, and the energies that are surrounding you there. Many times, husbands, wives, partners, significant others will show up there, family, friends, and the energy that surrounds you there. And when we are looking at this final row, let's get these. When we are looking at the final row, we are looking at final thoughts, final messages, final takeaway for your reading. The foundation of this reading is the 3 of Wands. Here we see you looking into the future, looking towards the future, getting ready to take a step into your future. And let's see, that is driven by the Ace of Pentacles, which is a spiritual gift, emotional fulfillment, moving forward in your life's path or on your life's path to emotional and spiritual fulfillment. And let's see how these cards play into the rest of your reading. And Capricorn, before we continue, let's not forget about our ESP cards. I think our intuition cards. The last few months, or not the last few months, but the last few readings, we have forgotten that, and I'm very sorry about that. If this is your first time tuning in, what we've been doing is we've been practicing using or tapping into our intuition with these cards. I just give these cards a quick shuffle. I select one of these cards. Ooh, and I don't know if we've ever had that one before. And what I'm doing is I'm just sending you that image. And at the end of the reading, we will reveal that card to see if you were to tap into your intuition. And the foundation, the basis of this reading is the 2 of Wands. Getting ready to take a new approach. In starting, I love that we go from the 2 to the 3, preparing, getting ready, looking at new options on how to move forward in our career, in our public life, in our professional life. And that is followed by the Tower card, which is a change of perspective. And this change of perspective is one that moves us from the physical, from the seen to the unseen, to the spiritual. And here we have bright beginnings, new beginnings, and calmer waters. I do believe that you have been dealing with some stressful projects, some stressful decision makers, or some stressful decisions. But I see that that is coming to an end, that is changing, that you're moving on to quieter waters. And many times when we are moving on to quieter waters, it is because we are leaving, not that we're leaving the physical behind, but we're not letting the physical world, the tangible, we're not letting that affect our spiritual tranquility. New beginnings. I think that there is a new project or a new job that is coming in for you, that is going to really showcase your strength. There is a project or a project or a task coming to you that cannot be done without your meticulous attention to detail. You may be tempted to rush through the given task. You may even be given maybe a time constraint. But remember, Capricorn, they asked you because they would like it done right. And you know, in order to do this task, to complete this project correctly, it cannot be rushed. Do not rush this project. Take your time and do what you have set out to do or that you have been asked to do. Although I have a feeling that this project is going to seem hectic, is going to seem chaotic, it is going to require you to find or seek your inner tranquility, your inner peace. And that is followed by the Ace of Pentacles, which is a gift from the universe, a tangible gift from the universe. Something hidden revealed. And I love that we have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands, there's a lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of desire in your reading this week, Capricorn. And I do believe that that is speaking to your desire to change into a more tranquil state, a more tranquil being. And really follow your passions, really follow your desires. And this is going to involve you trusting your intuition. The banquet is prepared. The table is ready. Coming together with others in order to make plans for the future does require patience. Everyone has unique ideas and requirements on what it is that offers them security. So it's almost like your idea of security may be different than the ideas or the needs of those that are surrounding you. We are such unique individuals that we need to take into consideration when creating a safe place, when creating a tranquil place for family members, for friends, and for those that are closest to us, that we need to take into account everyone's needs for feeling like are experiencing a safe environment. It's important that you share what you require for a safe environment. And it's important that you listen to those closest to you on their unique views of what they require for security. I believe that you have been very open and honest, and you know what it is that you require. And I think that you have been able to verbalize that. I believe what the moon card here is for us, Capricorn, is that those around you or those closest to you have not communicated their requirements for security. This could be physical security, financial security, what it is that they would like their future to be, what it is that they would consider a good, happy home environment. I don't know if maybe this person is, or these people are unable to communicate that, or totally not unaware of what their requirements are. It's like they're still developing that. They're still gaining a sense. But I also believe that you setting in place and you openly communicating with them is helping them, guide them through determining what it is that they actually need for their home environment. And I love that that is followed by the Sun card. And the Sun card is the happy walk in the garden. Wish fulfillment. Agreements, contracts, planning, crafting, pulling together, mastering our environment. And many times we get caught up in our thoughts. We get caught up in planning almost to the point where we're not able to do anything else. We become trapped in our own thoughts. We become trapped in recrossing the T's and redotting the I's. And there may be a need for stress management here for you at this time, Capricorn. One of the quickest ways to relieve stress is through breath work. A good breath work exercise is nostril breathing. We can practice nostril breathing by sitting quietly, sitting comfortably with our eyes closed, and placing our right thumb over our left nostril. Placing our right thumb over our right nostril and breathing in through our left nostril. And we can breathe in through that nostril nice and slowly. Out through our mouth nice and slowly. Put our index finger on our left nostril and breathe in through our right nostril. Nice and slowly. Release nice and slowly. And we can work through that 11 times. And I would say maybe even at this time, let's not work through that or count that 11 times. Let's set a quick 2-minute timer and just work through that exercise. In through the left nostril nice and slow, out through the mouth. In through the right nostril nice and slow, out through the mouth. Slow and steady wins the race with breath work. And just set that timer for 2 minutes. And at the end of 2 minutes, sit and appreciate how calming that has become. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, before I let you go, let's do our intuition card. And were you able to pick the T, the cross, or maybe even the X? If you were able to, I'm so glad you were able to connect with your intuition. If not, again, we will practice next week. It's not about perfection. It's about practice. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn. You have a blessed week.